Good evening, everyone. My name is Reginald Williams. I am a graduating senior, business management major from Prince George's County, Maryland, and I am a spring 2020 initiate into the Gamma Epsilon chapter of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. I have the esteemed pleasure to serve as the Hampton University chapter president for the NPAC. Welcome to Meet the Greeks 2022. Tonight you will get a chance to hear from chapter presidents and advisors from the NPAC and CIO, along with administration and a guest speaker to understand a little bit more about Greek life in each of our organizations.
Shalom J Stewart is a native of South Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He attended St. John Newman and Maria Goretti Catholic High School, where he graduated in 2006. He is an alum of the first historically Black college and university, Cheyney University, where he earns his bachelor's degree in psychology in May of 2011. And he is a proud brother of Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated. Shalom is also an alum of Princeton Theological Seminary, where he graduated in May of 2021, earning a Master of Divinity degree and a certification in Black Church Studies. Shalom Stewart's professional experience includes 9 years working in the fields of education, mental health, and case management, where he has learned much about the importance of authenticity and transparency when serving people. He now serves as the coordinator of student conduct in the Office of Judicial Affairs at our Hampton University. Shalom is passionate about sharing his growth in life and his authentic faith in God, and is the author of 2 books, Remember the Line and Intangible Intimacy, the Diary of a King David Admirer, which he self-published and is currently preparing to work on a 3rd project. Shalom is married to Hannah Wilder Stewart, whom he met during his undergraduate years at Cheyney University. Together they have 2 sons, Josiah Ray and Elijah Carter, and are expecting to deliver a baby girl next Tuesday. Shalom J Stewart.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Shalom J Stewart. I am the coordinator of student conduct here at Hampton University, and I am honored to have the opportunity to speak with you about Greek life and share some of my experiences, and just to encourage you on some motivational points, and some things that we should think about concerning Greek life for those of us who are considering applying or just considering or wondering what is Greek life all about, or what it should be about. Again, my name is Shalom Stewart. I am a brother of Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated. I am a Spring 07 initiate, Trey Club number 3. And when I joined my organization, I joined at South Carolina State University, the Zeta Lambda chapter. I did transfer almost, I'll say, a semester after I crossed due to certain, it's expensive going to out-of-state schools, and I transferred to Cheyney University back home in Philadelphia, where I was very much so active at the Beta Rho chapter and the Chi Omega grad chapter. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about, share just some of my testimony, my story about why Greek life is so important to me and just my experience. And I'll start by saying this: in my family, Greek life was not something that was popular. I was probably one of the first Greeks in my family, first person to do intake. I didn't see that much in my community. I come from an urban community. Not a lot of people went to college. And so when I went to college, I remember my roommate, my mom was helping me move in, and she said, I don't know who your roommate is, but whoever he is, he's in a fraternity. And I could see he had a paddle with Greek letters on it. And just by lo and behold, those letters read, as I would learn, Iota Phi Theta. And so it was very much so impactful because knowing my roommate, of course, him being a brother of that organization, he pretty much introduced me to different people, and those people, of course, was his, not just people in his fraternity, but of course people from the fraternity I got to know. And that brings me to my first point when it comes to Greek life, what we should be motivated to know and what we should hold and take serious of, and that is brotherhood and sisterhood should be evident before officially being initiated into any organization. I don't care what organization you join, whether that's Alpha Phi Alpha, whether that's Kappa Alpha Psi, whether that's Omega Psi Phi, Phi Beta Sigma, Iota Phi Theta, Alpha Kappa Alpha Delta Sigma Theta, Zeta Phi Beta Sigma Gamma Rho, whatever organization you choose to consider and are hopeful of joining, that organization should show you some form of brotherhood, some form of sisterhood before you join. These are people, and these are people you're going to build relationships with. These are people you work closely with and build great memories with, hopefully positive ones with. And so if you're going to be a brother or a sister of this organization, that should be evident even before they put those letters on you. All right. And that was shown to me. They looked out for me, showed a young brother love, as Tupac said. And so I was very encouraged and even motivated to know that in being initiated into the organization, I could trust these brothers. I already had a bond with them that went beyond just the letters. Okay. My second point to you guys is something that is important for us to know. Greek life, I've seen it. I'm an 07 initiate. I've seen a lot of changes. I've seen changes. I've held every position from president of the organization, Polaris in our terms, in Iota, and dean of intake. So I've seen a lot of changes throughout the years. A lot of things that are different, but one thing that has seemed to be consistent was there's always this wrestling of Greek unity and Greek beef. And so I think a lot of ways we can get tied up into this term called tribalism, especially in this time. We're in the day of where people are tied to their tribes, whatever they represent, they go hard for it. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm from the hood, so I can relate that where you from, rep where you from, be proud of it, own it with pride, represent it with pride. However, we want to be mindful of what we represent and what we're connected to. And so second point is Greeks are not gangs. Greeks are not gangs. When I was in undergrad, during my undergraduate years, some 06, 2011, I was a little late. But during those years, one of the things that was said often was there are no thugs in college. Now, I've learned that, hey, there's some people that can do some interesting things even on college campuses. However, Greeks are not gangs. And so it's important because we want to be people of distinction. And so for an individual like myself who comes from an urban neighborhood, who's entered into college, and you see these organizations, they might be familiar like a street gang. They might seem familiar. I mean, they have colors, they have names, they kind of represent their own metaphorical territories. And so they have calls and all, not, just like Bloods, just like Crips. But the reality is we're on a college campus. There's a certain vibe that must go, that must be evident in this space opposed to the spaces of the streets. Okay, not to put down the streets, but we are to carry ourselves as people of character and always striving to mature in our character, to develop in a mature way in our character, to have integrity. And if we're going to be an integral organization, we're going to live up to the legacy, which is another point, living up to the legacy that was set before us through our founders, whether that's 22 founders or whether that's 12. If we're going to live up to that, we have to be mindful that Greeks are not gangs. We are to uplift ourselves as leaders in our community, and it's an important role and a great responsibility for us, a great power that we have in bearing whatever letters we may bear. And I echo Spider-Man, since that movie was so hot. With great power comes great responsibility. Those letters give you some power. People will look up to you. People will see you in a certain way. People see you as such and such the Iota, such and such the Delta, or such and such the SG Rho, or such and such the Alpha, or such and such the Kappa, or such and such the Zeta or Sigma, or such and such the AKA, such and such the Q. Whatever you represent, you also, while you represent that chapter, you represent and you carry the burden of that legacy. And so if you're going to honor the principle of your organization, which means in turn I'm honoring my founders, I have to be mindful that I am obligated to carry myself in such a way. brings me to my third point. No, or I'll say, I've learned to say, I want to say know who you are, but I've learned to say that, you know, life has a way of changing you as you go through college, and even as you more so when you graduate and go through real life. Life will have a tendency of changing things. People will enter into your life. People will leave your life. People will be born in your life. People will die in your life. Things will change. Mindsets will change. And in turn, you will change. And so it's a strong word, a strong idea to say, I know myself. But I think in knowing yourself, to dig a little deeper is being aware of oneself. And so in being aware of oneself, we should be aware of who we are and remember our awareness and recall our awareness of who we are, even before we join the organization and while we're in the organization. Here's a ghetto statement. If we used to go around campus when I was in undergrad as well. We used to say, hey, if you wasn't nobody, you know, everybody's somebody, but if you wasn't nobody on campus before you put them letters on, not much has changed but the colors. Not much has changed but those extra letters on the front of your chest. And so you have to know who you are, because Greek life is powerful. Greek life is encouraging, and I will argue that it should change you, but in positive ways. But if you're not careful, it will change you in ways that will be toxic, in ways that people will see you where you're not able to be reached, you're not able to be touched. Will see you more than what you are. And so we have to make sure that we are aware of who we are. And as a matter of fact, it's more attractive. One of the things, and I'm not trying to promote my organization, wink, wink, but one of the things I love about Iota Phi Theta was, particularly from the brothers that encouraged me before I became a member, was that they were very down to earth. They were very realistic. They didn't tie to the stereotypes that was upon them. And stereotypes are there. And some stereotypes are evident, and some stereotypes we take pride in. However, we have to understand that we are more than that. We are more than that. It is about brotherhoods, about sisterhoods, about repping those brotherhoods and those sisterhoods. But it's about ushering our way to adulthood, ushering our way to professionalism, ushering our way into good character, good men and women of distinction. All right. Good people of distinction. All right. My another point is principle over power or clout. Principle over power. Again, as I mentioned, there are different. You have with organization, there are stereotypes. People look up to you. People will see you in a certain light. People will do things that will dumb themselves down because they see the letters. Don't allow them to do that. And a way we can avoid that is by putting the principle over power. We are no better than anybody else on campus. We're just like everybody else, except we have greater responsibility. We have greater responsibility because of the legacies that we are tied to and what we have signed up for when we said we made our oath to these organizations. Okay. And so principle over power. And what I mean by that is, despite the popularity you may have, despite the attention you may gain, remember the principles of your organization. For Iota Phi Theta, our purpose is for the development and perpetuation of scholarship, leadership, citizenship, fidelity, and brotherhood among men. Remember that. Whatever your principle is, for some organizations, it's achievement. For some organizations, it's service. For some organizations, it may be community or manhood or womanhood, or, you know, whatever it is, whatever your principle is, hold on to that principle. I can say I've had the privilege, despite the jokes that may come with certain organizations, and we joke all the time, I had the privilege to sit at the feet of founders who are not here anymore. And get to understand the real story. And in that, I came to understand the power and the importance of minding the principle of the organization over the power that may come from joining these organizations. All right. And this is my last point, because I don't want to be too long. I don't want to sound too much like a Baptist preacher, even though I kind of am. Greek unity is the core of Greek life, because the Greek life universally is about the uplift of community, humanity, scholarship, and service. I hope y'all like that. I took my time to try to write that down. I'll read it to you again. Greek unity is the core of Greek life, because Greek life universally is about the uplift of community, humanity, scholarship, and service. I find that those principles, those points, community, humanity, scholarship, and service, and the uplift of each of them is universal in each organization, every organization in Panhandle, every organization in D9, the Divine Nine. These are what we strive for, not just in the Black community, but in the community at large. If you look at your history, and I would encourage you, regard the history and what your organization has done, or the organization you aspire to join has done historically, and it is impactful. My organization, we are born of the protests. Black power is central in Iota Phi Theta, and so we own that proudly. We own that proudly, but mainly what ties into that, despite our principles, despite what we stand for, we in our organization, what our principles is, whatever, we are about humanity, we're about scholarship, we're about community, and we are about service, every organization. And so that is all I have for you to share, that I have to share with you today. I hope that it encourages you. I hope that it motivates you. I hope that it brings you some insight. I hope that it causes you to think, that it convicts you. I'll leave you with this. It is a great idea. I'm an avid reader. It's a great idea to consider the book, The Divine Nine, The History of African-American Fraternities and Sororities by Lawrence Ross Jr. It's a good book if you want to get a basic history of the organizations and then some, and just to get an idea of historically what these organizations mean and what they are about. All right. Also, there's movies that you can look into. Old movie, School Days. It'll get you thinking about Greek life on the college campus and cause us to really wrestle with what's some things that I should do in this life, what's some things that I shouldn't do in this Greek life, what's some things that are positive, what's some things that are negative, and in that, how do I navigate? All right. And so that is all I have for you. And I pray that, and I pray and I hope that you have the best of luck in your desire as you navigate Greek life, and even have the privilege and benefit of joining these great organizations. God bless. Peace.
Good evening, Hampton University students, and welcome to our annual Meet the Greeks. We're here this evening for you to find out what you have to do to become a member of one of these illustrious organizations. The first thing that I would like you to take notes on is that you will have to be financially cleared, judicially cleared, medically cleared, and cleared by the Office of the Registrar. You have to have a 2.5 GPA, 30 semester hours, which 24 of those hours need to be Hampton University hours. We are also having an anti-hazing seminar that you must attend in order to become a member of one of these organizations. And the thing that you need to really remember is that these things that these organizations, this intake process that organizations will put forth this semester will be totally virtual. There will be no contact. There will be no anybody meeting and greeting anyone. It will be a fully virtual process. We thank you for coming and watching this evening, and we look forward to you becoming a member of one of these illustrious Greek organizations here at your home by the sea, Hampton University. Thank you, and have a good evening.
Good evening and welcome to the infamous Meet the Greeks program. In advance of tonight's event, I read several articles about sorority and fraternity life, viewed TikTok videos of young members rap and sing about their love for their organization. They shouted out their neos and prophytes, applauded scholarship, service, and emphasized the lifetime commitment we each pledged as we crossed those burning sands. What was so impressive was the passion that was conveyed for their respective organization. One article I read, which was written by a college president who happens to be a Delta, noted that the choice to join a sorority or fraternity is an intensely personal choice. It is and should not merely be about colors and letters. It should reflect a commitment to a set of ideals or principles and a recognition of the power of we over me. She stated that young people who desire to pledge should consider the decision carefully. It is not a popularity contest, or worse, a beauty contest. In the African American community, it is a lifetime commitment, not simply a college club. Membership in a sorority or fraternity should not be painful, physically, mentally, or emotionally. She emphasized that it should push you beyond yourself, but not break your spirit or your skin or bones. Each organization has a rich history, with ties to one or more of these organizations in many college-educated Black families across the world. Joining such an organization is held in high regard and is a privilege. 2 years ago, I had the opportunity to join some of my line sisters in Washington, D.C. to begin a year of celebrations, commemorating becoming line sisters 25 years ago. I share this with you to illustrate how impactful and influential membership may be for you and your family. I was initiated into the Gamma Iota chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated on this campus, March 19th, 1994. So I understand if you are anxious, nervous, or even scared. I remember standing in the cold in my black and wool coat, waiting in a long line of more than what I thought were no less than 500 qualified young women walking into the multi-purpose room in the old student union. Looking back, I wish someone had taken the time to tell me to relax and to listen. Therefore, I say to you tonight, relax and listen. Read about the organization that sparked your interest during your free time. Review their guidelines and requirements and determine if you are qualified. Make the best choice for yourself, and once selected, serve. It is my hope that you will take advantage of all that Greek life has to offer. However, there are some rules that are associated with becoming a member. Hampton University supports the purposes and ideals of the fraternities and sororities and has historically hosted chapters of these organizations on our campus. Remember, each organization serves at the pleasure of the university. This means that the university's policies and mandates take precedence. As with all campus student organizations, guidelines have been established for the safe and orderly conduct of fraternity and sorority activities. First, initiation activities are allowed only within the time frame approved by the university, and for this year, no in-person activities are allowed. At no time is hazing permitted. Hazing is a violation of the state law and a violation of the guidelines of the national bodies for each of these organizations and is prohibited at Hampton University. Hazing has no value in the process of human development. Hazing done through secret, pre- and post-initiation and during open approved initiation periods is categorized but not limited to physical abuse, psychological humiliation and trauma, and financial exploitation imposed upon or allowed by persons seeking membership in an organization. Any organization found not conforming to these policies will be suspended and the chapter will face severe penalty, including terminating the charter. Any individual, whether you are a member of the fraternity or sorority, a potential or aspirant, if found to be in violation of these policies, will be subject to administrative penalties, including expulsion from the university. In addition, all will be subject to city and state penalties. Please be reminded that these policies apply to activities on and off campus. I thank each of you for your time and all the best to those seeking membership.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Jamoy Macon-Brown. I'm a third-year political science major, military science minor on the pre-law track from Charleston, South Carolina. I'm a Spring 21 initiate and current president of Company U-4 of the National Society of Persian Rifles Fraternity, Incorporated. Founded on October 2nd, 1894, Persian Rifles is the only organization dedicated to drill and ceremony. Persian Rifles aim to aid the development of successful officers in the military. Being a military-oriented fraternity, most of our events pay homage to those who have served in the military. And over the past semesters, we have held events such as writing letters to veterans on Veterans Day and writing Christmas cards to veterans.
Hello everyone, my name is Major Michael Langlois, and I am an advisor for the National Society of Persian Rifles Fraternity, and I serve as a professor in the Military Science Department here at Hampton University. I would like to take this opportunity to announce our intake for the spring semester. Traditionally, our chapter is geared towards the ROTC students, but it is open to anyone. If you're looking for an opportunity to meet new people and give back to those that have served, then we'd like to invite you to join us at a virtual information seminar, which we will announce in the upcoming days. This announcement will be posted on the Hampton University events calendar or via Instagram, which is at HamptonU_PR. We look forward to seeing you there and towards another great semester. Lastly, I would like to wish everyone a Happy New Year, and as always, go Pirates!
Hello everyone, my name is Selena Makel and I am a senior mathematics major from Charles County, Maryland, and I am a Spring 20 initiate of Tau Beta Sigma National Honorary Band Sorority Incorporated. Tau Beta Sigma was founded on March 26, 1946 and was chartered on Hampton University's campus on June 26, 1999. Tau Beta Sigma National Honorary Band Sorority provides service to collegiate bands, encourages the advancement of women in the band profession, and promotes and enriches an appreciation of band music through recognition, leadership development, and education of its members. We also work to create the preeminent organization to promote band music as an integral part of the American cultural experience and to promote the enrichment of the human experience through participation in and exposure to collegiate bands, and to recognize deserving women and their contributions to these goals. Thank you.
Hello and good evening. My name is Brent Martin and I serve as the advisor to the Theta Phi chapter of Tau Beta Sigma National Honorary Band Sorority Incorporated here on the campus of Hampton University. In addition to all of the requirements set forth by the university to participate in membership intake, eligible candidates must be a current and active member of a university band program. Participation is also by invitation only, as it is an honor to be selected to serve. This year, the Theta Phi chapter will participate in membership intake for the spring 2022 semester. Thank you.
Greetings, my name is Dr. Crosby. I am the advisor for Sigma Alpha Iota International Music Fraternity. Yes, we are having a spring intake this semester, and our information session will be held on January 16th. We look forward to meeting you that are interested. Thank you.
Good evening, Hamptonians. My name is Ian Keller. I'm a senior forensic chemistry major from Decatur, Georgia, and I have the honor of serving as a 2021-2022 chapter president for the New Omega chapter of Kappa Kappa Psi National Honorary Band Fraternity, Incorporated. Kappa Kappa Psi was founded on the campus of Oklahoma State University on November 27, 1919, with the purpose of serving and bettering university bands, which still carries over today with the New Omega chapter here at Hampton University. To be eligible for membership, we ask that students have a 2.5 GPA and demonstrate both musicianship and leadership potential. Thank you all and have a blessed day.
Hello everyone, my name is Joseph Hayes. I am a third-year computer science major from Suffolk, Virginia. I'm a Spring 21 initiate and current chapter president of the prestigious Pi Beta chapter of Phi Mi Alpha Sinfonia Fraternity of America, Incorporated. Founded on Thursday, October 6, 1898, Phi Mi Alpha strives to spread positivity through music and make of new-coming members more manly musicians and more musicianly men. Over the past semester, the Pi Beta chapter of Phi Mi Alpha has held a multitude of events on campus. To name three, we have open mic night, music meditation, and our very own Christmas concert celebration.
Hi, my name is Alexander Hamilton. I'm the chapter advisor for Phi Mi Alpha. I'm pleased to announce that we will be having intake this spring 22 semester. An informational meeting will be had at a later date to give out more information. Our organization is open to men of all majors who simply have the love of music.
Good evening. My name is Shane Floyd. I'm a graduating senior finance major from Washington, D.C., and I also am a Spring 21 initiate into the Gamma Iota chapter of Alpha Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Alpha Alpha Fraternity Incorporated was founded on Tuesday, December 4th, 1906 on the campus of Cornell University in Ithaca, New York, with the aims of manly deed, scholarship, and love for all mankind. Within the Hampton University community, you have probably seen many of our national programs implemented, such as Brothers Keeper, Project Alpha, Go to High School, Go to College, and Voteless People is a Hopeless People. We look forward to continue to serve Hampton University's community. Follow us on Instagram at Hampton U Alphas.
Hello, I'm Rob Monroe, the advisor for the Gamma Iota chapter here at Hampton University. The Gamma Iota chapter will be having spring intake for the spring 2022 semester. The informational seminar will take place Thursday, January 13th, virtually at 7:06. Again, I'm Rob Monroe, and thank you.
Welcome to the 2022 Meet the Greeks program. My name is Mr. Joe A. King. I am the academic advisor and counselor for the Department of Freshman Studies here at Hampton University. I also serve as the assistant advisor to the Beta Chi of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. The Beta Chi chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated was chartered on the campus of Hampton University on April 19, 1947. This year, we are excited to be celebrating 75 years of honorable achievement in every field of human endeavor. And with that being said, it gives me great pleasure to announce that the Beta Chi of Kappa Alpha Psi will be having spring intake this year. For those of you who are interested in becoming a member of the Beta Chi chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, please be on the lookout for our informational meeting and other information you would need in the near future. If you have additional questions or you would like to express your concerns or you have any questions that you would like to ask me concerning intake this year, please email me at joe.king@hamptonu.edu. Again, you can email me directly at joe.king@hamptonu.edu. Thank you. Have a great semester, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Have a great day.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Nicholas Owers, a graduating senior economics major from Decatur, Georgia, and a spring 2020 initiate and current bosses of the Gamma Epsilon chapter of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. The Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated was founded November 17, 1911 on the campus of Howard University by 4 great men under the cardinal principles of manhood, scholarship, perseverance, and uplift. In the same vein, the Gamma Epsilon chapter was chartered February 12, 1947 on the campus of Hampton Institute. On top of our mandated programs such as voter registration, education, and mobilization, and Achievement Week, the Gamma Epsilon chapter has worked with the Dreams of Hope Foundation, Rivermont High School, and the Peninsula Food Bank during our first semester in school to enhance and enrich the Hampton Roads community. Our fraternity's motto is friendship is essential to the soul. And with that being said, we look forward to being a continued and trusted friend to the student body of Hampton University. Thank you.
Good evening, Hampton University family. I am James Parker, Falcone advisor for the Gamma Epsilon chapter of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. better known as GE, the power company. I was made in the spring of 1985 at the Pi Gamma chapter at the school across the bay. I am the communications manager in the Office of University Relations. Please pray for us as we celebrate 75 years of service to the Hampton City and Hampton University communities in February of this year. We are pleased to announce that we will have a membership selection process this spring. Please follow us on Instagram at GEQsHU for the dates of our information session. If you should have any questions, contact me at james.parker@hamptonu.edu. Stay safe and God bless.
Greetings, Hampton University. My name is Cole Pryor. I'm a graduating senior elementary education major from Charles County, Maryland, as well as the Spring 20 initiate into the Beta Gamma chapter of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. It is our goal and our mission as a chapter to bring health and well-being to all Hamptonians here on campus and in the surrounding areas. With the upcoming year, we would like to focus on new and engaging ways to bring us closer to the campus. We hope to get more business done with you soon. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Eric McNeil. I'm a math content specialist tutor in the education department at Hampton University. I'm the advisor of the Beta Gamma chapter of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. We'll be hosting the intakes for the spring 2022 semester. The information seminar will be announced. All right, thank you. Have a great day.
Greetings, Hampton University. My name is Tyler Douglas. I am a senior architecture major from Rochester, New York, and I am a spring 2017 initiate into the Beta chapter of Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated, chartered here at our campus at Hampton University on October 19th, 1967. On September 19th, 1963, on the campus of Morgan State College, now known as Morgan State University, 12 students sought out a different type of fraternity. Today we know this fraternity as Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated, and we pride ourselves on the following purposes, which are scholarship, leadership, citizenship, fidelity, and brotherhood amongst all men. Currently today, Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated possesses over 250 chapters over 40 states, as well as in the District of Columbia and the Republic of Korea. Historically on our campus, we've held a variety of different events focused on service, brotherhood, and social service, some of which include our Miss Gilded Gold Scholarship Pageant, our ice cream social mixtures, as well as our mentorship and tutoring opportunities. Thank you for listening. We really appreciate any type of comments, or if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at our chapter page on Instagram, which is Beta Chapter IPT. Again, that's Beta Chapter IPT. If you want to reach out to me personally, my email will also be posted in our chapter bio. Thank you for listening. Have a blessed year, and as well, stay safe, stay healthy. Remember,
Good evening. My name is Yusef Good. I'm the advisor for the IOTAs here at Hampton University. We were founded on September 19th, 1963 at Morgan State University by 12 non-traditional students who had a different vision for the organization. As a result, that vision led to the fraternity's motto of building a tradition and not resting upon one. We are seeking individuals who see themselves as different, who are motivated by challenge and can identify with our principles of scholarship, leadership, citizenship, fidelity, and brotherhood. We are conducting an intake this semester in accordance with the fraternity's guidelines and look forward to continuing the conversation with those individuals who are interested. Thank you, take care, and be safe.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Taylor Cason, and I am a fourth-year professional pharmacy student from Manassas, Virginia. I also am a Spring 18 initiate into the gorgeous and talented Gamma Theta chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, where I now serve as chapter president. Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated was founded on Wednesday, January 15th, 1908, in Minor Hall, located on Howard University's campus. Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated was then incorporated on January 29, 1913. The Gamma Theta chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated was chartered on Hampton Institute's campus on February 15, 1947. Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated was founded with 3 goals in mind: scholarship, sisterhood, and service. The current international president of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated is Dr. Glenda Baskin-Glover. The international program under Dr. Glenda Baskin-Glover is exemplifying excellence through sustainable service. There are 5 targets that fall under this program. Target number 1, HBCU for Life, a call to action. Target number 2, women's healthcare and wellness. Target number 3, building your economic legacy. Target number 4, the arts. And target number 5, global impact. The Gamma Theta chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated has hosted plenty of events under the international program of exemplifying excellence through sustainable service. For example, on the first day of school, we hosted the Pretty Bag giveaway, where we handed out PPE equipment to keep everyone safe throughout the school year. Additionally, throughout the fall semester, we hosted numerous toiletry drives, shoe drives, and fundraisers to help those in need. For example, we hosted an earthquake relief fundraiser to help those in Haiti during the earthquake. We were able to raise over $1,000 and donate the money via a nonprofit called Hope for Haiti. Additionally, we were able to host our fall ski week called BE Ski, which contained events from each target. I had a blast this fall semester, and I can't wait to see what the spring brings us. Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated is comprised of 320,000 members who show each and every day what it truly means to be a service to all mankind. If you have any further questions, please visit aka1908.com, gammathetaAKAs.com, or feel free to reach out to myself or Dr. Marilyn Salisbury. Thank you, and have a good night.
Greetings, Happy New Year, and happy Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. birthday. My name is Dr. Marilyn Salisbury. I am the graduate advisor of the Gamma Theta chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. I'm honored to have the opportunity to speak with you today. Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated is the first Greek-lettered sorority to be established and incorporated by African-American women. It was founded in 1908 at Howard University and has a rich legacy of 114 years of community action, service, organization, and academic achievement and success that our 300,000 plus members use as a vehicle for the implementation of our initiatives, which includes the arts, education, women's health care, economic legacy, and international global impact. The Gamma Theta chapter held a membership intake process in the fall 2021 semester, and for this reason, will not hold another membership intake process for the current spring 2022 semester. On behalf of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, Gamma Theta chapter of Hampton University, I encourage you to continue to wear your facial mask, socially distance, wash your hands as we continue to attempt to maintain good health and navigate the COVID-19 pandemic. We appreciate your support and interest in Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated and look forward to seeing you at future service events. Thank you.
Hello, Hampton family, and special greetings from the Gamma Iota chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. My name is Aria Murray, and I have the distinct honor of serving as the Gamma Iota chapter president for the 2021-2022 academic school year. Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated was founded on January 13, 1913 by 22 trailblazing women on the campus of Howard University. Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated is an organization of college-educated women committed to constructive development of its members into public service with a primary focus on the Black community. Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated was founded upon the principles of sisterhood, scholarship, and service, also upholding our 5-point programmatic thrust consisting of economic development, educational development, international awareness and involvement, physical, mental health, and political awareness and involvement. The Gamma Iota chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated was the first Black Greek letter organization chartered on the campus of Hampton University by 37 trailblazing women. Today, the Gamma Iota chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated continues to serve the Hampton University campus, the Hampton Roads area, and surrounding communities while also solidifying and strengthening our sisterhood. We welcome you to stay up to date with our chapter programs by following us on Instagram at Gamma I DST.
Hello, everyone. I am Dr. Sylvia Rose, Interim Dean of the James T. George School of Business here at Hampton University. I also have the distinct honor and privilege to serve as the primary advisor for the Gamma Iota chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. I also have 4 other advisors who serve on my advisory team. I am also extremely honored to serve as the primary advisor because I am a proud alum of Hampton University, and I was initiated into the Gamma Iota chapter of Delta Sigma Theta in the early 1980s. I would like to thank everyone for supporting the current chapter's programs, initiatives, and service events, and for all of the assistance that we have gotten from the Office of the Student Activities and Affairs. We will continue to do as many programs as possible in this current pandemic environment. Unfortunately, and with a heavy heart, I have to announce that the Gamma Iota chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated will not be participating in the 2022 membership intake process. I know this is very disappointing for some, but we hope that you will continue to want to learn more about our great sorority and still participate and support our programs and initiatives. Please know that although we will not be participating in membership intake, the current Gamma Iota chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated will be very active in Greek life and in support of all NPHC activities and events. We thank you and we wish you a safe, happy, and healthy rest of your academic year. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Marissa Black. I am a graduating senior interdisciplinary studies major from Baltimore, Maryland, and I am a Spring 21 initiate of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, the Rho Alpha chapter, and I currently serve as a chapter president. We are a community-conscious, action-oriented based organization founded on January 16, 1920 on the campus of Howard University. We were founded on the principles of service, scholarship, sisterhood, and of course, finer womanhood. Follow our page, Rho Alpha _Z5B, for more updates of our upcoming Blue and White Week, which is January 17th through the 23rd. Thank you.
Good evening. Welcome to Meet the Greeks. My name is Ariel Spots, and I'm one of the advisors for the ravishing Rho Alpha chapter of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. The ladies will be hosting spring intake this year. You'll be able to find their information on a flyer that will be posted on the Instagram page. Look forward to seeing you there. Have a good evening.
Good evening. My name is Jasmine Maddie, and I serve as the chapter president to the Zeta Xi chapter of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated on Hampton University's campus. At Butler University in Indianapolis, Indiana, 7 young educators organized Sigma Gamma Rho on November 12, 1922. Through our 3 principles, sisterhood, scholarship, and service, we pride ourselves on being well-respected and well-known for leading a positive change throughout our community. On March 29, 1975, the Zeta Xi chapter was chartered on Hampton University's campus.
Hello, my name is Dr. Michelle K. Waddell. I am an assistant professor in the Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry here at Hampton University. I also serve as the on-campus advisor for the Zeta Xi chapter of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. As Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority enters its centennial year of celebration, the ladies of the Zeta Xi chapter have been upholding the mission of the sorority by promoting programs on women's health, civic engagement, social action, and community service. Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated will have membership intake for the spring 2022 semester at Hampton University. As a result, the ladies of the Zeta Xi chapter will be hosting an informational meeting for women who are interested in the sorority. The date and time of the meeting will be announced later. If you have any questions or concerns, you can contact me at my office in Turner Hall, 323, or as my number, 757-637-2164. As a member of the advising Omega Sigma chapter, I can assure you that hazing and intimidation will not be tolerated. Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated is an anti-hazing organization. I look forward to seeing you at the upcoming interest meeting, and have a good day.
And that concludes Meet the Greeks 2022. We hope you were able to be more knowledgeable on our organizations and chapters. If you have any questions on what was stated, please do not hesitate to contact Student Activities. We hope you enjoyed.